Hi, my name is Titila Iraji and I'm a business and economics teacher. I've been teaching for about 15 years. I started my teaching career at St. Anne's School in Enfield, and then I moved to Greg City Academy. And then I moved to St. Dominic Sixth Form College. I taught AS Economics, AS and A-level Business Studies, as well as BTEC. I was there for a year. And then I moved to Nigeria. I was there for 2 years. I worked at Oxbridge Tutorial College as the center exams manager, as well as an economics teacher. And after my 2 years expatriate contract ended, I moved back to the UK to do my master's in film and television. And I did that for roughly a year and a half. And I was also, whilst I was studying, I was also an on-set tutor, a film tutor. So children actors who have to miss school to film, I was hired by the production company to be on set to ensure that any school hours missed is replaced on sets whilst I teach the students. So I basically help them catch up with what they've missed in school. And then I moved back to Nigeria. I got a job as an expatriate teacher at James Hope College. I was the head of department for economics and business studies. I was there for 4 years between 2015 and 2019. Between 2019 and 2021, I was basically a homemaker, homeschooling my kids, taking care of my home. And from May 2021, I worked at a Maple Canadian College. I was there as the school administrator. Why did I take up teaching as a profession? I was actually inspired by a teacher myself, my business studies teacher. She really had a huge impact in my life. She made such a difference to me, especially as a human being. And I just wanted to have the same impact in someone else's life. As adults, we spend most of our time at work. So I always had the notion of, okay, if I'm going to get up in the morning, I want it to be something, that would have a substantial impact in my life and in others. I mean, till today, I still bump into students I taught 10 years ago at the airport. And they would say, Miss Raji, oh my God. And they would literally help me with my bags to the cab, So I took up teaching because I wanted to make a change. I wanted to have an impact in someone's life. I wanted to get up in the morning and have meaning to my life. I applied for this role mainly because I actually really enjoyed my experience teaching at Dada ABC. It's an online English school. I taught English to kids between the ages of 5 and then university college students all the way to 19 and even adults. I taught conversational English, and it was such an intriguing and inspiring role. You get to teach students on a one-to-one basis. You see their progress instantly in comparison to maybe a classroom setting. You form good professional bonds with the students, with the parents. They can see you. They can see that you want their child to do well. The students can see that you want them to do well. And then usually students tend to be more successful on online teaching because it's one-to-one, it's personal. They learn at their own pace. There's less classroom distractions. There's less, that teenage, I have to fit in. There's less distraction overall. And I feel like once students have less distraction, they're likely to do well. And now, with COVID, online teaching is basically the way forward now. So, I would like to be on that bandwagon, so to speak. In terms of CPD, I've tried to keep abreast with technology, with the way the world is moving along the line of online teaching. I've tried to train in terms of how to create effective lessons online, how to create an effective webinar, how to hold an appropriate Zoom meeting. I've also just realized it's not just Zoom or Teams. There's also Adobe Connect as well. Then I've also had examiner training as well. So I'm going to be an examiner for the IGCSE EdExcel Business Studies paper. And one of my most my most focus in terms of CPD is the autism training. I read something online years back that 1 in 57 students, 1 in 57 kids or child are on the autism spectrum. And I thought that was quite interesting. So I did a lot of training on autism. So my first major training was with IBCCES, and currently considering my master's in educational psychology as well.